London for 6 months and we are already moving. Moving in London is not for the weak. There are a few reasons why, but first let me back up. Basically, the situation is my fiance, my dog, and I moved from Canada to London a little over 6 months ago. We started out in an Airbnb right off Edgware Road. We were there for 3-ish weeks, and then we were able to move into our flat in St. John's Wood. We have really loved living in St. John's Wood, but Jake just got a new job, so we're moving about an hour away to Richmond so we can both actually be closer to our jobs. The thing with London is if you don't pick where you're going to live based on your job, your commute to work could easily be an hour plus. I personally will be cutting my commute down by a whole hour when we move. I cannot tell you how excited I am. In the 3 years that Jake and I have lived together, we have lived in 4 places, going on 5, and that's not even including our month-long Airbnb. So we kind of have our moving process down, but moving in London presents its own set of challenges. The big challenge for a lot of people that we also had when we moved from our Airbnb into our flat is that you really don't need a car in London. The tube is amazing. So we had no need for a car at that point, which basically meant Ubering all of our stuff back and forth until the move was finished. But London is huge. That would just not work for us for this move. Thankfully, Jake literally just got a car because he needed it for his new job, so that solution is taken care of. All of our moves so far have either been moving 5 to 10 minutes down the road or moving to an entirely new country. So moving about an hour away is different than what we've done, which basically means that our usual plan of loading up the car and just schlepping things back and forth is gonna suck a lot worse this time. Today is a Saturday. We are moving in this Tuesday. I am gonna be working actually. Jake has the day off, so he's gonna be doing most of the heavy lifting, which means I need to pack things up so he doesn't completely resent me for not helping him. I have been procrastinating doing this all morning. It's like 1 o'clock, so I think it's time to get started. I am genuinely sweating after that. I do not remember having so many clothes. I'm also a little nervous because I still have all of this, plus my jackets, plus all of my shoes. I moved here with 2 suitcases and a carry-on, and it's not looking like things are gonna fit into 2 suitcases and a carry-on. I do not remember doing this much shopping in the last 6 months, but here we are. It is Sunday. Coda and I are just popping in for a status update. Coda, hey, why don't you come over here? How do you feel about moving? Basically, the situation is no packing has really been done today, and it is 7 o'clock on Sunday night. I woke up this morning and I chose violence, aka I decided to take Coda into central London to take his photo at Big Ben and the London Eye and Westminster Abbey. We did not have an enjoyable time. It was not enjoyable in the slightest. It was very crowded on the train, obviously very crowded in those parts. I felt like I wanted to do it while we lived relatively close to Central, so that's what we did. So that took up a good chunk of the morning, and then my friend asked me to hang out, so I went to Primrose Hill for like 4 hours. So we've made it to 7 p.m. with no packing getting done. Not a great situation, but here we are. We're gonna do a power hour or something like that. We really need to get stuck in. So that situation is obviously not super ideal, but I don't really know what to do about it. So here we are. Our landlord did sell this place, so I don't think he really cares. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It is officially moving day. This morning has been so hectic. I've taken Coda on his last little walk in St. John's, which is kind of sad. He is very unsure about the whole situation that is happening at the house, but it's going to be good. He's going to be happy when we're there. Jake and I are super excited. I think I made a mistake in not taking the day off work, but it's too late for that now. So best of luck to Jake. I think I did a pretty good job getting things sorted for him. Hopefully he agrees.
This is literally my dream London flat. I got a cold pretty much right after we moved in. You can probably still hear it in my voice, which means that I did not really record any unpacking, but I think it's more fun to just see it all finished anyway. Plus, the more important before and after is our previous place compared to this one. I don't know if you're gonna believe this, but our last place and this place both cost the same. They're both $2,400 per month. I know the last one was more central, but the math is just not mathing. I will show you the videos that I took when we first toured this place so you can see a little bit of the transformation. It did come furnished, so the difference that you'll see is really just my art and decor. I did also have to order a few things that weren't included, like a desk, a cute little microwave, some patio furniture, so you'll get to see that too. Coda has also made himself extremely comfortable here extremely quickly. I genuinely think he's a lot happier here. The natural light affects him too, plus he's been spending a ton of time outside on the deck. He loves it out there. He's just been more playful, smilier. It's really cute. Okay, without further ado, here she is. What do we think? Do we love? Thanks for coming along on our little moving journey. It has been a hectic and expensive couple of weeks, but it feels so good to be settled in a place we both love. Cutting down on our commutes to work has actually been game-changing. We get to spend more time together, way more time with Coda. What more do you need? That is all for today, but I do have a very exciting video coming your way soon, so be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.